Hey guys, Stephanie here. Please hit that like, subscribe, and share. Thank you to all my new subs. I appreciate you very much. All right. So, before I get into what's going on in Atlanta, you know how the coronavirus has just like really not been that serious after they literally forced us in our homes and like caused like 40% of Americans to lose their jobs and millions of businesses to close their doors forever and like people committed suicide or did murder suicides to their entire family after having to like fire employees they've had for over 50 years. I mean, we just had our whole shit shut down. And then overnight, it's forgotten and it's all about Black Lives Matter, right? Something so disgusting with all of it is that you have a group of people that are saying that a certain group of people's lives matter, right? Well, as I recall, 2 years ago, conservatives were being fired from their jobs. People were getting fired. Anybody who had any kind of anything of blackface, they were like persecuted and like their lives destroyed forever and called some really nasty things. Now you have social media influencers pushing blackface as solidarity to Black Lives Matter. Remember how I told you, like, narcissists like to constantly keep you confused to where you doubt your own reality, whether, wait, is this sane or is this insane? Is this normal? Like, they make you question your own intuition, your own intuitive, like, wait, something's not right about this. This just doesn't add up. You know what I mean? So you have this generation right now, Z and whatever the other one is, like it's like we're in parallel universes. They are not normal. It's like if you ever watch Crank Yankers, there's this they call him Special Ed. He's always like, yay, yay. That's this generation. Like, it's crazy. I mean, I just don't understand because they're very like weak individuals. And I was watching a video from Instagram yesterday where this guy is like dancing in the garden and it looks like he had to be on like ecstasy or something. He was feeling it way too much. I mean, it was like some kind of crazy like hippie music festival gardening and like there's some guy breaking wood. I'm like, are there any grown adults? Like, is anybody not like thinking, is this for real? Or is like Ashton Kutcher gonna jump out and be like, you've been punked? Is this like the greatest prank on us or the greatest like social experiment as like we're guinea pigs to see how we're gonna handle our economy being desolated? You know, people have lost things they've put their whole life savings into overnight because they said this virus is going to kill you. And you had people going and protesting to open businesses back up so they can feed their kids because you have over 300 cars in a line at food banks. And you got these Democratic tyrants. No, go home, close your businesses, making them out to be evil people for protesting actually peacefully. Did you see them defacing monuments? Did you see them burning down police cars, police stations, housing projects? No. But they made it look intimidating because they were white with guns. Ooh, guns. It's like Mufasa. Ooh, Mufasa. Mufasa, Mufasa, Mufasa. You know, it's like Democrats have all this fear out there. So then they're comparing, you know, like when that was going on, they're like, oh, they're making everyone at risk. Even though there was protests and people stayed in their cars. And they still made them out to be like the most evil, demonic people in the world. And these are just people saying, hey, I'm starving. I'm hungry. Like, I'm about to be living on the street. I have to go back to work. And now it has nothing to do with that class of people. You know, those hardworking people that you literally just screwed with your man-made virus. You know, China did this, okay? This is messed up what's going on. But you're just too brainwashed by society. So then it's like, all right, well, the truth, people are starting to wake up to the COVID-19, and they're starting to see it for what it is, right? Right or wrong. I mean, whether people want to call it conspiracy, I say conspiracy truths, because a lot of it makes sense. I mean, why cut out a man's tongue? Why silence someone? Unless you have something to hide. You know what I mean? People are only silenced because someone is afraid that they'll be found out. So when you have right now this whole atmosphere where people are literally in Atlanta burning down other buildings. Okay, I forgot what I was going to say earlier, but anyways, in Atlanta, they're burning shit down. Okay, and let's be real. The guy was drunk. Yeah, he was nice. He was peaceful, right? But he also got violent really quick. People who are intoxicated are not predictable. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? So I think this whole movement, okay, I call bullshit. Because you're making it to where if you're black, you don't get consequences because you can just say that it's wrong. I'm sorry. But the cop had his taser stolen. The guy was fighting him. I mean, when you're in an adrenaline situation where you have somebody who's under the influence and yeah, he's drunk, but you don't know what else he's on, and somebody that can grab you that quick and wrestle you. I mean, usually drunk people are a little slow, so maybe he had a little... Who knows? We don't know. And that's the thing. We don't know. We don't know what was going on. All we know is it was a black guy who resisted arrest, who, let's be real, if the cops didn't try to arrest him and didn't stop him, he could have killed other people. He was drunk and he was driving. He was drinking and driving. Why are we making these people martyrs? Why are we acting like they sit on fucking gold thrones? My God, dude. I'm sorry, but unless you are a police officer, unless you are anybody who has been in a life or death situation to where in a split second you have to use it's me or him. Y'all need to get out of the box. Remember, I've told y'all before, it's a box. See this box? It's feelings. Bunch of feelings. Just got to get out of it, put it aside, and see it for what it is. Regardless of race. The guy was committing a dangerous crime. He could have killed somebody while he was driving and himself. Okay? He gets pulled over. He tries to give his family's story, blah, 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 blah. It went on forever. The guy was sitting there talking about his wife, and I went to a birthday party, I was ready to leave, and blah, 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 blah. And the cop's like, okay, well, you blew over the limit, so you're going to have to go for DWI. And right when the guy realizes his talking isn't getting him out of it, he starts going after the cop. He steals the cop's taser. All right? At that point, none of us, nobody in the news, tabloids, social media, nobody has the right to call someone a white supremacist or racist or, just killing a black man for no reason. Slow it down, like way down. Because you don't know what it's like to go to work every day and not know if you're going to come home to your family. But if your life were in jeopardy and you were worried someone was going to take your life and you wouldn't be with your family, you would want that cop there for you to protect you. So just like you want a cop to protect you, that cop has the right to protect himself. So all this Atlanta stuff, it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. And honestly, I went on Twitter, and you should see all the people making fun of Americans right now. Like, God, y'all are so stupid. Like, how do you not see what Democrats are doing to y'all? Like, no joke. I'm not kidding. But the mainstream media doesn't play it that way. Instead, you have these kids out there going nuts. And then what really pissed me off today is trending on Twitter to make National Obama Day on June 14th. That's President Trump's birthday. Can you be any more petty and childish? Like, at what point do everyday Americans stop being afraid of trolls and the politically correct police? Because let's be real, their narcissism and their mask have been slipping. And we've been seeing like Lightfoot and Kumo wanting to suspend the licenses of liquor and all that if they don't go by his orders. We're watching infomercials with these stupid masks that you can wear in a pool. Do you know how many chemicals are in the pool water? Like, I don't think anything can live in pool water, but they're making a profit off it. This is just turning into like this money-making propaganda machine that feared everybody, to where you'll pay like $20 for a stupid little thing of hand sanitizer. No, do yourself a favor. Go to the liquor store, buy some Everclear. Figure it out. Google it. I love saying that to people. Google it. Because I hate when people tell me to Google it. It's so annoying. But also I wanted to bring up, all this Black Lives Matter and all these millions upon millions of dollars that are being donated. I think there should be oversight as to how this money is being appropriated. If it's going to pay like the bail for Antifa members, or people that are, connected to international terrorist groups, etc. We need to start following the money where all these donations are going, who they're allocating it to, what political campaigns they're funding with it. We need to really start paying attention, because Hollywood makes it look really nice and pretty. Like they really give a shit. No, they don't. They don't give two shits. They don't give a fuck. You are just a stupid, brainwashable zombie brain, and they just want you to cry and apologize. And I mean, look, us people wonder why Trump's going to win 2020. Duh. You got mayors and governors who are crying, and dude, you have to be real. Like, you cannot let people walk all over you and treat you like that. Nobody's going to take you seriously. And like Antifa is trying to like form more of these little Chaz nations. Good luck, and people better stay away from me with that crap. I know in I think it's Tennessee or Kentucky or whatever, they were trying to go do that. Police went in there and broke that down. People in the South don't play with you little Portland kids, you soy boys. We don't play. Just go away, calm down. And like I said before, if people want justice for one person, they should want it for everybody who's been a victim of that crime, not just because of the color of their skin. And I'm sorry, I don't think the cop that shot Rashard Brooks should be getting charged with murder. I don't. I'm sorry, I think it's wrong. And I think more people need to speak up on it, because you know what? Right now, Democrats have a certain target. They have a certain group. And that group can be any one of us as this keeps on going. It's like a purge. They purge out whoever they want. And they do it with a smile on their face as they open their Sub-Zero fridges with their very expensive ice cream. Love you guys. Have a good night. Bye. Oh, hit that like, subscribe, and share. Bye.